If you're wearing white socks, please sit down. Are wearing, did I say blue yet? If you're wearing blue, we have a winner? They're both wearing blue. Yeah, I think they're both wearing blue. we do. If you're wearing shorts. Pochan? So Pochan is our winner, everyone. Okay, so moving on. Oh, it's a video. Okay, we're going. Byron's been together, so here we go.
Or activities. But it's a new year, and as I love helping people. So it's goodbye loneliness, hello lifetime full of friends, I hope.
Hey, we have a new member joining us today. His name is Aaron.
I joined last year. I met you like 3 times.
It's Aaron with E. There she is. Next to, that guy.
Hey, I'm Vanessa. There. He's almost two spiritual.
Hold up, stop! Here, don't you know that right here? This is everybody.
Come here. Do you guys have the PR for the video games? Yeah, we do. Right now.
Yeah, we can take you.
Before we head out to your Isn't your ordinary service club? This club.
Dun, 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 dun.
What? You have your super strength?
They're great size. Look at that.
And you're in this.
I see his foot right there.
The best people you'll ever meet.
So there's going to be like every Tuesday.
God, Chelsea, you're so. That's Crystal.
And table takes How do I even begin?
Byron.
Member of the week twice in the same week.
It was awesome.
What's so bad about them? They seem like just acting sort of same members to me.
We'll see you later. Zara.
Okay, bye.
Okay, you should know that. Rest. Cool, man. So we'll see you there then. And to take risks.
I knew that just going to a difference at all, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to hang out with supers.
little buttons. I saw Erin wearing a Circle K t-shirt and flip-flops, so I bought a Circle K.
Erin will go out to a lot of service. She might even go out to more service than Byron.
Thank you for helping the whole rest. Here you go. Bye, have a nice day.
Go shopping. Is it trying to save money for econ?
Well, there's money right there.
That's true. That's true. There is money right here.
But that's not our money.
It's okay. As long as we save and raise $100, we don't really have to raise $100.
Yes, sir. Shopping.
Crislin, stop trying to make hella happen. We're not in North Chelsea, go.
They lost the true meaning of service and turned Circle K into something selfish.
Yeah, which is why we have a plan.
Yeah, we're gonna show them what Circle K is really about. Friendship.
That makes no sense.
Service.
Actually help people for the hours.
And most importantly, having fun.
What he said.
How are we supposed to show them that?
Banquet.
What's that?
Banquet is UCI CKI's end of year celebration. And if you can remember the year, you can totally expose the supers.
Okay, I'll do it. But how am I supposed to get member of the year?
Don't worry. We'll take care of it.
In Circle K, World Banquet was the time members got
Can I have all the nominees for member of the year please come up? So these nominees have worked really hard this year doing
I just want to say that all these members have worked incredibly hard this year and all of them deserve this honor.
She doesn't even go here.
So, can I get a drum roll, please?
Chelsea.
It's about the people that you meet and the experience that you have.
I have made real friends in this club. I don't know why you're looking at me. People in this club adore me. Okay, really? How many of you have been personally victimized by Byron Barrow?
Yeah, it's about seeing the smile on people's faces when we help them out or donate to their cause. Have many of you seen the impact that we've made?
Lastly, it's about growing as a person, which is what I've learned this year here at Circle K. This piece of paper doesn't define me.
though we do count the hours that you have, that's, you know, for if you ever need it when you're applying to grad school or something like that. But mostly we do service because it means something to us, not because we want hours for it. And so we keep track of it for you, but like I said, it's because, you know, we're helping people, and the smile on people's faces that we're helping should be enough, you know? And that's what we try to teach here at Circle K. It's not about the hours, it's about, you know, the people that we help, and the charities that we fundraise for. Alright, so, like I said, we talked about service, but there are two other tenets of this club, that's leadership and fellowship. So for leadership, I'm going to bring back our Vice President.
So y'all are a lot about growth, right? So far we've talked about how Circle K allows you to grow. And a lot of the reason that is we offer a lot of leadership opportunities to our members. You take one little step and before you know you'll have grown so much that you won't even realize, you know, who you are. So let's go on to the next slide. The first thing we're going to go over, so Byron earlier introduced our executive board. We also have an boards. Next slide. Those board members, when I introduce you, can I be please stand up? So first our public relations chair, Eric and Vanessa. They advertise our events, they recruit our members during the year. You'll see them on tabling and, you know, talking to people about what Circle K is. So that's kind of what we do. Next, our membership development chairs, Conrad and Rosenda. What our membership development chairs do, they basically educate our members and help them grow. They offer opportunities for those kinds of things. They plan workshops throughout the year to teach you about Circle K, teach you about things that aren't involved. So if you ever have a workshop idea, definitely talk to those too. Next, our Spirit Social Chair, Bill and Jonathan. So what they do is they plan and host events to help you all on, because as we like to say, Circle really is a family. Behind all of those events. Next are our fundraising, Nick and Diane. But what they do is plan events to help us raise. So for the club and for our district fundraising initiatives, which you'll learn about later, I think. Next are our single service, Tiffany and Misha. Service projects, usually on campus, that are focused on our district service initiative, which, as I mentioned, is Hope for the Homeless. So they'll be planning the events that you can on campus, so look out for those. Next are Kiwanis Bears, Myra and Donald. So Circle K is the only part of this organization called Kiwanis. There are 6 branches, and it's the Kiwanis family. There are things like Keepa, Q, and Myra and Donald do is plan events for us to learn more about the branches and to bond with them as well. Next we have our membership chairs, Crystal and Nancy. So what they do, they look over family system. So something that's unique about UCI Circle K is a family system. We have a really large club, so we sort everyone into this year 12 families. They look over that whole system and we all bond with those families. Next is our technology chair. That site that you saw in that video earlier, that's all Bryce. He's amazing. And Trisha. So when they're doing stuff like this, Everyone get in the selfie. Hey, there you go.
One, two, wait, corner. One, two, three. Cheese. On Instagram.
So they do a lot. They run our Tumblr, they run our Snapchat, they run our Instagram, they also design our newsletter and our scrap graphic at the end of the year. So if you all that creative stuff, definitely. So being on board, appointed board or executive board, that's the ways you can become in this company. There are tons of opportunities. So we'll go over those now. Mentioned earlier, you can sign up on our website. You can also sign up to chair an event. So chairing an event is basically organizing all the information and helping everyone get to where they need to be. So as a chair, you'll have everyone's phone numbers. You'll contact them and let them know where you're meeting. You'll arrange slides. Basically, you'll make sure that the project is going to run smoothly. I remember the first time I chaired, I was really scared. It felt like a lot of responsibility. There are always people to help you. People that have chaired the event. Board members, definitely people you can reach out to. There's also hosting a workshop. So as I mentioned earlier, if you ever have any ideas, hosting a workshop, you would talk to Conrad Lindo. You can host workshops about things Circle K related. You can also host workshops about anything outside of Circle K. So one of the things that's been thrown around before is an Instagram workshop. How to make sure that your Instagram profile is like top notch, right? Make sure you have those Instagram posts. So there's opportunity. Part of a committee. We have a lot of committees in Circle K. We have a lot of that we plan. Usually our board members head that, but we can't do it alone. So, for example, we have an event in the spring called Chance. It's a 6-hour dance marathon. It's a fun and it requires a lot of planning. We have a committee called the Lead that plans that. We also have a fundraising committee which helps fundraising chairs with their events. We have a PR committee that helps Derek and Vanessa figure out ways to reach out to more people. So there's tons and tons and tons of committees that you can be a part of. Definitely look out for that information too. You can apply a board member or a family head. So when you apply, you can be an appointed board member, those 17 people that I mentioned earlier, or you can apply to be a family head. A family head basically looks over the family I mentioned earlier, but we'll get into that more. You can get involved in district committees. So, Kaylee Environment mentioned UCI Circle K isn't the Circle K. There are Circle K clubs out there at different schools, and there are also other levels of Circle K. So we have our Circle K at school, we have our division, which is nearby schools, and we have our district. Is all the Circle Ks in California and Hawaii. There are on that district level which you can apply from anything you can think of. Kiwanis family. We have DCON, which is an event that we have in the ish time. We'll get into that information as the year. And there's tons and tons of other opportunities out there. It might be a small step. Chairing, you might think that's not really like, going after a leadership opportunity, but really, once you take that first step, you'll be ready to go for the next and next one. I see it happen all the time. So definitely look out for those opportunities and go. So yeah. We can Circle K. So So next week, week 1 of the quarter, we have our week talked about. So Monday, we have our CKI time for you all to get to that, and you'll get to, you know, sort of feel out which family you might want to be. So that's going to be a fun Monday. We're going to go to Diamond Jam. We have our first tabling of the quarter. So that's going to be Derek and Vanessa, as I mentioned earlier. Help them out and just recruit. That same day, we have meals on campus service project. So Tiffany and Alicia have planned that. Our first general meeting. So our general meeting is basically just, you know, what's going on in Circle K. Yeah, but we will definitely update you. On Thursday, we have our downtown Disney scavenger hunt. So that's always a popular one. Meet up at the flags and then head Jonathan. That's going to be a lot of fun. That one. And then on Friday, we have our Circle K variety show. Tons talent out from on campus, so students, anything from singing and dancing to, you know, whatever. All the posters are going to be donated. So that's going to be in Crystal Cove Auditorium. Okay.
All right, so for our fellowship P, so back to the Circle K, all the events except for the variety show are free. So the downtown Disney scavenger hunt is a free, and we provide rides for you on the downtown scavenger hunt. For the variety show, I do encourage you all to come though, because the money that we do, we're going to donate that money. And the variety shows are really fun and exciting, so you all should go out. All right, so you've heard us talk about the family system, but no one's really telling you what it exactly is. So finally, you get it out, I promise. So I'm going to bring up one of our membership programs, Nancy and Wynn, but also the family heads Sonia and Gabe.
Hi guys, I'm Gabe. I'm one of the family.
And I'm Sonia. I'm one of the family. Okay, so I guess you guys don't really for people that don't really know what fellowship is, that's our third tenet. Okay. I guess like I said earlier, it's like another word for like, friendship, and like many of us, like, you know, there's so many service on community service on campus. So like, you know, which one am I going? And so I want to tell you what makes us. And I really think that it's our fellowship. We really want to make lifelong friends here and enjoy your time doing service and like having fun and I guess growing as a person too. And so the family system. I'm sorry. Okay, so the family system like makes up a really part of our fellowship. Our club is like 400 plus. It's really hard to get to know everyone. And so we divide everyone up into groups so that you guys get to meet and get to know a smaller group of people before you feel comfortable to kind of branch out to the rest of the club. And so Gabe here is going to tell you about what the family system is.
In more specifics, we have 12 families this year. Family's going to have, or it's going to start about 30 people, and we'll have 3 bigs. The family system, that's kind of how I personally. I fell in love with family, which was right here last year. It's really cool because it kind of helps you like the club. It helped me ease into the club. We do a lot of outings. My family first Bobo a lot. We went out to eat, we went out to go shop, we did all that, and it was really cool. We also got to do a really awesome service project as well. And yeah, so if you're interested, we have apps you can actually choose your family beforehand. We actually do have a meet and greet as well. You guys can check out upcoming in the week.
Yeah. So talking about more about like why it means a lot to our club too.
Yeah, so when I first joined Circle, I was really overwhelmed by how the club was. It was like 400 was really hesitant about joining, and even after I heard about the family system and how they broke down into more groups where we could meet each other more intimately, I was still really hesitant about coming out to a lot of the social events. And I ended up not going to, but my bigs would always call me and ask me if I was coming, and that made me feel really important. And at the beginning, I actually went home a lot on the weekends because I'm kind of trying to avoid being invited to a lot of these. But then throughout the littles and other family members started hanging out at Circle K, whether it was just to go to UTC to hang out or going to study together. And by the end of the quarter, I ended up staying the whole entire quarter, and I haven't been home, which is kind of like a big deal. I think the family system is so great because you guys get to, they're really patient with you and they kind of give you a safe space to kind of grow, and you can just slowly take your time to discover what you like socially, personally.
Yeah. So you guys heard about the family. So in order to be placed in the family, you have to be an 8 member. There will be an option on your application to get like a preference. So we give you the opportunity to choose a family you feel comfortable and you want to go better. And so I will actually talk about that more in family meet and greet. So I'll talk about that at the very end. So the next thing, so we have family in, but like that night we will do a very special event to kind of reveal to you whose family you're in. And it will only happen once. So I don't have the money to join now. It's to be determined, but we will be with your family, and it's a lot of fun, and that will be week 3. I'll be talking about the family meet and greet upstairs by the there to make sure you're not lost. At the family head will be a night of just introduction. Will potentially might like to get to know. And information will be posted on a Facebook page if it gets up. But yeah, we hope to see you guys. That's all I have to say about it. And so Gabe will be talking.
That we have. Oh, cool. Family.
Oh, this is that. Okay. So I didn't look it over. Okay, so this year, my job as a membership programs chair is to look these 16 amazing individuals that we call the family. And so I guess the family has stand up, and I will just say hi. Are the people that will be helping me facilitate the family system this year. They will be helping me plan like family day and have activities, and they will be facilitating their own families, so planning socials for all their families and encouraging all the littles to go out to service and meetings and all the events that we have to offer in the club. So they will be family shout outs.
Yeah, so like I said, we do have 12 families. We have that theme of superpower. So let's start off with my personal family. Shout out to the cloning family. Noise.
The Air family?
Yeah! How about, sorry. How about the electric family?
The Nature family?
Alright,
Yeah! That's my wife.
what about super?
An organization, but here to tell you about how you can officially become treasurer Audrey Nguyen.
you do now? You can turn them in or at any of the events that you're going to acting any board member or family.
Lastly, why should you join Circle K? Rather than tell you all the wonderful and amazing experiences that I've had, we want to show you. So we have one last video.
So on his face, Circle K is basically a community service club. But more than that, it's a group of people that can make you feel like you know what, everything's gonna be okay. Be comfortable in your own skin.
Because I love service. It's something I enjoy doing on a daily basis. And we do a lot of it. It makes me happy. And one thing that made me change is I'm going to studying for a whole year. And I realized that I'm not going to see people for an entire year. And so it's kind of like parents and siblings. And that's how important it is for me.
I personally have a lot of favorites, but the one that's most meaningful to me is a moment that happened before I joined the club. I was coming into my second year at UCI, and I was headed to end-year involvement during that welcome week. And I was looking at the Aldrich Park, and I could see 10 people. I can hear all the sounds and see all the food, excitement. It's kind of like everything you expect, or at least it's everything I expect in college to be. And I don't really know why I went because at that point I had pretty much decided that I didn't want to be at UCI and that I was going to transfer out. I'm making my way past all the booths, and it's pretty hot.